At first base, number 11, Leilani Forshee. Player number 55, Abby Capon.
The following is a presentation of Snowman Sportsnet.
To honor America and respect for all who have served this great country to defend these freedoms, you're invited to stand, remove your hat, and face the flag as we play our national anthem. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Olympian Field. It's time for some Columbus East softball. That's the name of the game as they face the Greenfield Central. And get ready to face the Greenfield Central Cougars. Coming on a little late, but we have a softball game and a broadcast for you. Here's the lineup for Greenfield Central. Leading off is the second baseman, Kristen Weiniger. Josie White bats second at short. Savannah Ryle bats third. She's at third base. Leilani Forshee bats fourth. She is at first base. The fifth spot is Charlotte Reilly. She'll catch. The sixth spot belongs to Allison Hornaday. She is in right field. Alex Heron bats seventh. She's in center field. The left fielder, Aaron Daniels, bats eighth. And the designated player Abby Capon, bats ninth, with Addie Hecox, the flex player. Through the starting nine again, Weiniger, White, Rial, Forshee, Reilly, Hornaday, Heron, Daniels, and Capon. Let's meet your Columbus East defense. From left to right in the outfield, Daisy Logan in left, Lola Watkins in center. The right fielder is Ariel Darnell. Around the horn, third to first is Mackenzie Hampton. Shortstop, Jackie Burrows. Second baseman, I may have written something down incorrectly. Jade Hampton. I forgot to write it down in the order. Doggone it. All right, Jade Hampton's at second. Taylor Wessel at first. Behind the plate is Tace Jessup, and in the circle today is Bailey Fish. And we're just about ready for some softball this evening. We had some problems last time, but we got them fixed, figured out what was going on. Bailey Fish is ready, or just about ready. She's finishing her warm-up tosses. Thanks to everyone that is tuning in this evening. And my thanks to Rusty Brummett, a dear friend who is the coach here.
For the Cougars.
And we're ready to go.
Second baseman number 4, Kristen Weiniger.
Kristen Weiniger will lead things off. All right, we're ready to go. Bailey Fish steps on to the rubber, rocks, kicks, and deals. A fastball strike, and the count's 0-1. We're underway at 6:16 p.m. First pitch temperature 64 degrees. Had a light rainfall, but it's cloudy, and the rain seems to have stopped. The 0-1 swung on and popped up foul and out of play. The count's 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the top of the first. Fish is ready. The 0-2 swung on and driven to left. Left fielder has it. One down in the inning.
And now that brings to the plate.
That brings Josie White to the plate.
Josie White.
Josie White stands in. One out, top of the first. From the windup, the pitch. Fastball high, ball one. And we got a track meet going on behind us. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, top of the first. The pitch on the way. Fastball high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on, top of the first. Just getting started from Olympian Field. The pitch. Fastball outside, 3-0. Had a chance to talk with Rusty Brummett. He says his bats are swinging. They're swinging the bats very well, his Olympians. Defensively, they're coming together as well. Infield up all the way around. The 3-0 pitch. Fastball strike right down the middle. The count's 3-1. Three balls, 1 strike to Josie White. And the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's full 3-2. My crowd mic again. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. Count stays where it is at 3-2. And we'll do it all again. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top of the first. Josie White at the plate. Bailey Fish on the mound for your Olympians. The payoff pitch. Swung on, driven, foul, out of play. We'll do it again. Count remains at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Fastball, ball 4. So after a battle, Josie White reaches with a walk.
Plate, the
And that
third
brings
baseman, number 5, Savannah Real.
Savannah Real to the plate. 1 out, 1 on. Top of the first, no score. On at first is Josie White. Fish walks back into the circle. Ready, aim, fire. Fastball high, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Blake Hammock is with us. Thank you, Blake. Coming to us from Topeka, Kansas. Said, how's the game? Game's good. We're just getting started. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way. Fastball. Missed, and it's 2-0. Sun trying to creep out from behind the clouds. 2 balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch. With a runner going, is swung on and popped up. Second baseman Jade Hampton makes the catch. 2 down to the inning.
And now that brings to the plate the first baseman, number 11, Leilani Forshee.
Leilani Forshee now steps to the plate. Batting cleanup and playing first base. Right-hander versus right-hander. 2 out. Josie White at first. The pitch. Fastball out inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down. Top of the first. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul out of play. And the count's now even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike. 2 down, top of the first. The pitch on the way. Swung on, popped up, foul out of play again. And the count is 1-2.
Out of play.
One ball, 2 strikes to count with 2 out here in the top of the first. No score. Columbus East softball on Snowman Sportsnet and our local station WJKS this evening. Now the sun's really trying to come out. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, driven to left. Left fielder circling the wagons. Under it. Got it. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left due to a walk. Go to the bottom of the first. It's the Cougars nothing, and your Columbus East Olympians coming to the plate. Tomorrow night we have Columbus East baseball for you, and the pitch time is 5:30. Lola Watkins will lead things off for Columbus East. It's Watkins, Jessup, and Bailey Fish, the first three into the box. I was talking to the kids, and I kept saying, I'm ready to call a home run today. See what happens with the wind blowing out. The pitch swung on, drag bunt up the first baseline. Pitcher gets to it, throws to first. Not in time. Lola Watkins with a swinging bunt for a base hit. And with nobody out and a runner aboard, here is Tice Jessup. Here's a pitch with a runner going. And save! There's the pitch. A swing and a grounder foul, third base side. That'll make the count 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, runner at second. Bottom of the first, no score. The pitch, way outside, with Watkins getting a big lead now. Counts 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out, a runner at second, and Lola Watkins. A 1-2 pitch. Low, just missed it. As Watkins retreats back to second base, counts even. I think I know how to set things up for tomorrow and beyond, and what to add. 2-2, a swing and a grounder to third, foul. Just foul. Olympians 4-1 coming into this ball game. Tomorrow, the baseball team gets the Greenwood Woodmen. We'll have it for you beginning at 5 with the pregame show. Once again, the 2-2 is swung on and driven to center field. Center fielder back, got it. 1 out in the inning.
And now that brings to the plate the pitcher.
Addie Heron made the catch. Here's Bailey Fish looking to fish out a hit. I know, bad joke. Fish into the batter's box. The pitch, a swing and a smash foul into the East dugout for strike 1. If you're watching along with us, we thank you. And also, if you're watching this on our YouTube page, drop us a comment, drop a like. Share the new channel. The pitch, a swing and a smash into center field. That's over her head and down all the way to the wall. Rounding third is Watkins. She's headed for the plate. She scores, and the Olympians lead 1-0 as Bailey Fish smashes a long single off the center field wall.
Courtesy runner for the Olympians, number 17, Lily Tyndall now on first.
Lily Tyndall will now run at first base for the pitcher, Bailey Watkins.
Number 1, Jackie Burrows.
Here's Jackie Burrows. The last time we were here, she drilled a home run to left. Righty against righty. The pitch. Tyndall fakes going, but takes a strike, and the count's on. Burrows takes a strike, and the count's 0-1. One strike to count. 1-0 Olympians, bottom of the first. The pitch. A swing and a pop-up. First base side. First baseman looking. Got it. 2 down in the inning.
Good job, Cougars.
How to bring Natasha Armstrong to the
Now,
plate.
The designated player number 25, Natasha Armstrong.
Natasha Armstrong in the right-handed batter's box. The pitch. A swing and a grounder foul. Third base side for strike one. Addie Hecox at the Natasha Armstrong at the plate. Addie Hecox in the circle. 0-1, 2 down in the inning. Runner at first. The pitch on the way. It swung on and popped up foul. And that makes the count 0-2. Oh, and 2 the count. 2 out, a run home, 1-0 Olympians. The pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball headed to short. Shortstop up with it. The long throw to first is in time. Inning over. So Armstrong's retired, and so are the Olympians. A run on 2 hits. No errors. They leave 1. Go to the top of the second. Olympians 1, and the Cougars nothing on Snowman Sportsnet. Charlotte really will lead things off in the top of the second for the Greenfield Central Cougars, who trail 1-0. Bailey Fish back into the circle. The pitch on the way. Fastball high, ball 1. 1-0 the count. Nobody on, nobody out. We're just starting the top of the second inning. Fish looks in, and the pitch on the way. Fastball strike right down the middle. The count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fish walks back into the circle. The 1-1 is inside, 2-1. Two balls, a strike. Fish back into the circle. And the 2-1 pitch. Fastball strike, and the count's now even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, driven to right. Right fielder circling. It'll drop for a base hit. And this will turn into a double for Charlotte Really. Ariel Darnell couldn't get to it in time. And they have the leadoff runner aboard, which brings Allison Hornaday to the plate.
Courtesy runner.
And then we have
7, Olivia Bradshaw, now running it.
We have a courtesy runner for the catcher.
For the Cougars, the right fielder,
Olivia
6,
Bradshaw
Allison Hornaday.
is your courtesy runner. Tying run at second. 1 out, top of the first. Daniel Berry joins us from California. Happy Thursday to you, my friend. The pitch. Oh! And it hit her on the shoulder. Now they put 2 runners aboard with nobody out, and Alex Heron coming to the plate.
Go, Addie.
That brings to the plate number 21, Addie Heron.
Addie Heron headed for the right-handed batter's box. Nobody out, 2 aboard. Bradshaw, the courtesy runner, at second. Allison Hornaday at first. The pitch. A bunt popped up. Somebody get there. Catcher gets there. Great job by Tice Jessup getting there in a hurry. And there's one down in the second.
And now that brings to the plate
She didn't think
number
it was.
13, Aaron Daniels.
Here's Aaron Daniels, the left fielder.
1-3.
Headed for the right-handed batter's box. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the second. 1-0 Olympians. Bailey Fish looks in. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. One strike to count. Top of the second. No score. 1-0 Olympians. The 0-1. Fastball strike, and the count's 0-2.
Yeah, Avery, you can do it.
0-2 the count. 1 out, 2 on. Top of the second. The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her swinging. 2 down in the inning.
Go, Abby.
And now that brings to the plate.
Here's Abby Capon, the 9th place hitter.
Abby Capon.
Bailey Fish grabs her sign. The pitch. A swing and a foul out of play to the right. Hits the net, drops harmlessly out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. Bailey Fish gets her sign. Now the sun comes out. The 0-1. A swing and a pop-up foul out of play. And the count's now 0-2.
Go, Abby, keep fighting.
Abby Capon, the 9th place hitter, at the plate. 2 on, 2 out. Top of the second. Fish trying to wiggle out of a jam. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and she does just that. Wow. A pop-up and 2 strikeouts, and Bailey Fish is out of the jam. Bottom of the second, 1-0 Olympians on Snowman Sportsnet.
Now that brings to the plate the third baseman for the Olympians, number 10, Kenzie Hampton.
Kenzie Hampton will lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Olympians. They lead 1-0.
Go, Cougars.
See what they do to add on some more runs. It'll be Hampton, Wessel, and Darnell. Here's the pitch. Way outside with a breaking ball, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. 1-0 O's. The next one is fouled out. The next one's fouled out of play. That'll leave in the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Olympians. And the pitch on the way. Swinging a foul right towards us. And the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of the second. 1-0 Olympians with the lead. Hecox's pitch. A swing and a smash in the left field and down for a base hit. Kenzie Hampton leads the inning off with a single, and here's Taylor Wessel.
And now that brings to the plate the first baseman, number 8, Taylor Wessel.
Taylor Wessel heads to the plate. Hecox winds and deals a swing and a grounder to the left. Shortstop with a great play, but nowhere to go.
Stop it.
So 2 quick hits.
Number 9, Ariel Darnell.
Put 2 runners on with nobody out. Here's Ariel Darnell, the right fielder. Here's the pitch. A swing and a grounder foul, third base side for strike 1. Addie Hecox in the circle for the Greenfield Central Cougars. Ariel Darnell at the plate for the Olympians. 2 on, nobody out. Bottom of the second. The pitch on the way. A bunt up the third baseline. Third baseman gets to it. Sidearm throw to first is in time. That moves the runners over. Great play at third base by Savannah Real. She was charging immediately.
And now that brings to the plate number 11, Jade.
Here is
Hampton.
Jade Hampton. Jade Hampton, right-hander versus right-hander. The pitch on the way is a strike, and the count's 0-1. You got to capitalize on this situation if you're Columbus East. You got 2 runners aboard with nobody out. The 0-1 is high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go, Hattie, you can do it.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the third. 1-0 Olympians, and they're trying to add to it now. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and the count is now 1-2. Expecting the fastball. Got a changeup. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope. 1 down. Jeez. I'll get it right. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Way to go, 2-2. There you go.
Hampton's retired. 2 down in the
And now that
inning.
brings to the plate the center fielder, number 2.
And here's Lola Watkins.
Watkins.
Here's Lola Watkins. So Addie Hecox trying to do what Bailey Fish did in the top of this inning, which is wiggle out of a 2-runner no-out jam. Lola Watkins into the left-handed batter's box. Hecox is ready. Here's a pitch. Swinging a drive to left, and that is foul for strike 1. One strike to count. 2 out, 2 on. Pitch. Way outside. The count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 down, bottom of the second. The pitch on the way. A swing and a drive toward right, and it's caught at second. Inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 2 left. Man, the Olympians had a chance to add on some runs, but didn't. Go to the third. 1-0 Olympians on Snowman Sportsnet. Christian Weiniger will lead off the top of the third. Ryan Snow here with you from Olympian Field, Columbus East Softball, the name of the game tonight. Bailey Fish will begin her third inning of work. Here's the pitch. Fastball wide, ball one. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors for the Olympians. No runs, a hit, and no errors for Greenfield Central. 1-0 the count. Fish is ready. Rocks, kicks, and fire. A swing and a drive toward right. Going back and got it in foul territory. What a catch! Ariel Darnell ran it down in foul territory. 1 up, 1 down in the third.
Go, Josie.
And now that brings to the plate number 8, Josie White.
There's Josie White, who drew a walk her first time up. Hang a star on that catch by Ariel Darnell. Top of the third, 1-0 Olympians with the lead. The pitch on the way, a swing and a drive foul for strike one. Should the Olympians win and should time permit, we'll appoint a player of the game and try to get her up here for a quick interview before we get out of here. A 1-strike pitch. Swinging around the ball past the pitcher to short. Throw to first, not in time.
Yeah, there you go. Way to dig it.
Jackie Burrows didn't charge it. That'll give them their second hit of the night.
And now that brings
Savannah
to the plate
Real
number
to the
5,
plate.
Savannah Real.
One out, one on, top of the third. Sun is out, clouds are in front of us. The pitch. Fastball inside, ball one. One ball, no strikes. One out, one on, top of the third. Bailey Fish in the circle. And the 1-0 is swung on and missed for strike one. One ball, one strike. One down, a runner on. So Ace is wild here in the third. The pitch. Fastball high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Top of the third inning, 1-0 Olympians with the lead. Bailey Fish trying to keep that lead. The 2-1 pitch. A swing and a pop-up foul. Out of play to the right, and that will get out of play.
Foul out of play.
And that'll make the count even at 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Fish back into the circle. And the 2-2. High, and the count goes full 3-2.
Go 5.
Bailey Fish in the circle, leading 1-0. A runner at first, 1 out. The payoff pitch, a swing and a drive toward left, but that is hooking foul. Real was not fooled. Real was just not fooled. Let me say hi to a very special friend, Sean Aronson, the play-by-play voice of the St. Paul Saints. Gave me a shout out on his broadcast earlier today. The payoff pitch, one more time. A swing and a pop-up heading into left, dropping fast, but it's foul. Count stays where it is at 3-2. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Go 5.
Fish trying to wiggle out of another jam. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the third, 1-0 Olympians. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a bouncer foul, third base side. Count remains full at 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Top of the third. The pitch on the way. A swing and a pop-up. Going out for it is Burrows, but it's out of play. Count stays full at 3-2.
You got it. Straighten that out.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count on Savannah Real. The pitch on the way. A swing and a foul. We'll do it again. This has become quite a battle. This will be pitch number 11 in this at bat. Three and two. Bailey Fish into the circle with a runner at first. The payoff one more time is low, ball 4, and it scoots away from the catcher. But Josie White remains at second. Now 2 on, 1 out. Leilani Forshee to the plate, the first baseman.
Now that brings to the plate Leilani Forshee. Now with that.
Leilani Forshee with 2 on and 1 out here in the third. Bailey Fish is ready. The pitch. High, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 1 out, 2 on. White at second, Real at first. And the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner strike, and the count's even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 1 out, a pair of runners on. The pitch on the way, a swing and a pop-up. And that goes foul. And the count is now 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Bailey Fish had Savannah Real at 1-2, but lost her to a walk. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a drive foul. Left side. And that'll be out of play. Now remains where it is at 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Fish is ready. And the 1-2 pitch. Swinging a tapper foul. Here we go again. Bailey Fish locked into another battle.
11, here we go.
One ball, 2 strikes. It's on the way. Swing and a miss. Got her upstairs with a fastball. 2 down in the inning. Two down in the inning. And that brings Charlotte really to the plate. Really. I couldn't help it. The pitch. Low and inside, ball 1. I was going over the pronunciations and got to this one. PA man looked at me and said, really, and just gave me that face. That face my son gives me. The 1-0, high, 2-0. The same face that every one of my children give me when I repeat something. Charlotte really at the plate. 2-0 the count, 2 down, 2 on. The pitch. Inside, miss, 3-0. 3 balls, no strikes. Let me thank the staff here at Columbus East. including Athletic Director David Miller, for allowing us to broadcast this for you. 3-0 pitch, a swing on and foul on a play for strike one. 3 balls and a strike. Infield at normal depth. The 3-1 is driven to center and down for a base hit. Rounding third is White, headed for home. She's in, and we're tied at 1. So Josie White, who led this inning off with a base hit, comes around to score to tie the game.
And now that brings to the plate number 6, Allison Hornaday.
Here's Allison Hornaday to the plate. 1-1 tie here in the third. The pitch. Foul to the net for strike one.
Go Cougars!
One strike count. 1-1 tie here in the third. And the pitch. Inside, missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to count. 2 down, a run in, and 2 on. The 1-1 pitch is high and wide, 2-1. Got a final in the majors from earlier. Phillies beat the Giants 6-4. And so they split that 4-game series. The pitch. Inside, missed it. Now 3-1.
Nice.
3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 pitch is swung on and driven to right. Right fielder coming in, but the second baseman goes out and makes the catch. Jade Hampton, and that'll be that. A run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave a pair. We go to the bottom of the third. We're tied at 1 on Snowman Sportsnet. To the bottom of the third inning we go. We are tied at 1 apiece.
Number 3, Tice Jessup.
And Tice Jessup will lead things off. It'll be Jessup, Bailey Fish, and Jackie Burrows, the scheduled hitters here in the bottom of the third. Addie Hecox begins her third inning of work. And fouled at the plate for strike 1.
Go Cougars!
1 strike to count. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom of the third inning. 1-1 tie. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Third baseman up with it. The toss across to first is in time. 1 up, 1 down in the third.
And now, batting for the Olympians, number 5, Bailey Fish.
I'll bring Bailey Fish to the plate. who is now locked into a pitcher's duel.
Oh no, I see what you're saying. No.
I don't know. I guess I don't know what platform.
Fish facing her fellow pitcher, Addie Hecox. And here it comes. It's a strike, and the count's 0-1.
They're gonna them playing too, but it's just easier when we can use the clips.
0-1 the count. One down, bottom of the third inning. The pitch. A swing and a smash. Base hit in the left field. So Fish collects another hit.
Courtesy runner for the Olympians.
And we'll have our courtesy runner.
Number 17. Lily Tyndall.
Lily Tyndall.
At the plate for the O's. Number 1, Jackie Burrows.
Gonna bring Jackie Burrows to the plate.
Go Cougars!
Orioles lead 1-0 on the Tribe at the end of the second. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive toward right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Tyndall stops at second. On at first is Burrows, and that'll bring Natasha Armstrong to the plate. And Armstrong can bust this game open with one swing of the bat.
And now that brings to the plate the designated player. Number 25, Natasha Armstrong.
You can do it, Addie. You can do it.
Natasha Armstrong heads to the plate. 1 on and 2 on and 1 out. The pitch. It's fouled at the plate for strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a pop-up. Right side, first baseman going after it. It's out of play. Leilani Forshee couldn't get to it. And that's strike 2.
You can do it, Addie. You can do it.
0-2 the count. 1 out, 2 on. Bottom of the third inning. The pitch. Swinger bouncer up the middle. Second baseman up to it. To second 1. Return to first. Not in time.
Try. Let's try.
Man, oh man. I thought they were going to turn it. 2 down and runners at the corners.
And now that brings to the plate.
Here's
Kenzie Hampton.
Here's Kenzie Hampton. 2 out, 2 on. Bottom of the third and a 1-1 tie. The pitch on the way. Inside and low for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way. Swing at a grounder foul, third base side. That'll leave in the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. This one's in honor of Darian Hopkins, who we lost. A great, great brother of ours in broadcasting and doing YouTube. We lost him early Monday morning. So we're doing this entire season for him, the remainder thereof. And that's a curveball high, and it's called a strike. And it's 1-2. They might go off speed again. The pitch, swinging a high fly ball toward right. First baseman going after it and dropped it. So Hampton remains alive with the count at 1-2. One-two pitch on the way, and it's driven toward left. Left fielder kind of late start coming in, and oh, what a catch! What a catch by Josie White. Hang a star on that one. That looked like it was going to fall for a base hit, but Josie White said, and took it away. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the fourth. We go to the top of the fourth, I beg your pardon, in a 1-1 tie. Patty Heron will lead things off here in the top of the fourth inning in a 1-1 tie. A run on 3 hits for Greenfield Central. A run on 4 hits for the Olympians. Here we go to the fourth. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. On 1 the count, top of the fourth, in a 1-1 tie. The 0-1. High and tight with a fastball. The count's even. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike to count. And the pitch on the way. Low and inside. And the count's now 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. Top of the fourth inning in a 1-1 tie. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And the count's now even at 2-2.
Daddy, you can do it. You're on it. You can do it.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Addie Heron starts things off here in the top of the fourth. The pitch on the way. Inside. Missed it. And the count is now full at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Top of the fourth inning. Glad you're joining us. The payoff pitch. Swinging a high pop up. Shortstop under it. Got it. 1 down to the inning as Jackie Burrows puts it away.
Batting for the Cougars, 13, Aaron Daniels.
That'll bring Aaron Daniels to the plate. One tie, top of the fourth. In what is now locked into a pitcher's duel. Here it comes. Swinging a foul at the plate. The count's 0-1. No balls and a strike. 1 down, top of the fourth. Nobody on for the Cougars. On 1 pitch is swung on and grounded to the left for a base hit.
Go.
And the Cougars pick up their 4th hit of the night. Abby Capon, the designated player, comes to the plate.
Greenfield Central batter number 55, Abby Capon.
Abby.
Abby Capon will try to keep this inning going. In the last couple of innings, the Cougars have put multiple runners aboard. They have 1 on with 1 out here in the 4th. In a 1-1 tie. The pitch on the way is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Want to know the count. And the pitch. Inside corner strike, and the count's even 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 down. Aaron Daniels at first. And the 1-1 pitch. Runner fakes going. It's inside. The count's 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to count. Top of the 4th. 1 apiece. The pitch on the way. Swinging a smash. Base hit in the right field. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Aaron Daniels is motoring. Will get the stop sign at third on a single by Abby Capon.
Yeah, good job, Abby.
2 hits in the inning. And now the Cougars are in business.
Is that her first hit? She had one before.
Courtesy runner.
Now we have a courtesy runner at first.
Number
Now,
1, Briley Whitehouse, courtesy runner.
Riley
first
Whitehouse will run it first.
Correction, substitution.
And that's
Number
a
1,
substitution. Riley Whitehouse. That's a substitution.
Go, Chris.
Here's Christian Weiniger up for the third time tonight. 1-1 tie, top of the fourth.
Greenfield Central.
Runners at the corners with one down. And the pitch. Strike call. Runner takes off. Heads to second with a stolen base. So now you got 2 in scoring position. Daniels at third. Whitehouse at second. 1 out. Here in the fourth. And the pitch on the way. Swinging a high drive into deep left field. That is trouble. Back at the wall. Makes the catch. That'll bring the go-ahead run home.
Yeah.
So a couple of base hits and a sacrifice fly that was caught in left field by Daisy Logan. Puts Greenfield Central in front 2-1.
Go, Josie. Keep it going.
And now that brings
Here's
us
Josie
to
White,
number
who
8,
scored the
Josie
first run
White.
of the game for the Cougars. Here's the pitch. Way outside, ball 1. I want to spend send a talk on it. I think I get paid to talk. I've been a little rusty back in the booth, but thank you all for supporting me anyway. I really, really appreciate you. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup. And the count's even 1-1.
Hey, you can do it, hey. You can do it.
1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, top of the fourth, 2-1. Cougars the lead. The pitch on the way is bunted down the third baseline. Third baseman has it. Flip to third, and that is not in time. Now they're not paying attention, and the runner takes off for second, and she makes it. Oh, boy. You cannot. You cannot. Oh, man. Rusty Berman comes out to plead his case. Doesn't get the call.
Heads up.
And now Greenfield Central is in position to add more. They lead 2-1 here in the top of the fourth inning.
And now that brings to the point number 5, Savannah Real.
Here is Savannah Real.
You can do it.
Golden opportunity for the Cougars with 2 down. Bailey Fish trying to wiggle out of this with only 1 run scored. The pitch on the way. High and tight, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 down, 2 on. And the 1-0 pitch. Way inside. Great stop behind the plate by Tice Jessup to prevent a run. It's now 2-0.
Go, Five. Let's
2
go,
balls, no
Cougars.
strikes.
Go, Cougars. Let's go.
2 out, 2 on. The 2-0 pitch. Swinging a smash, base hit in the left on the right center field. That'll drive home a pair. Throw to the plate, cut off by Fish. They throw to second. They don't get her, and it's 4-1.
Go, Cougars.
Savannah Real with a 2-run single. She takes second on the throw in, and Greenfield Central has put up 3 here in the fourth inning. Leilani Forshee now comes to the plate with Charlotte really on deck.
No, I think I'll try it again tomorrow night.
Great hit, Vanna. Go, Cougars.
And that missed play at third is now looming large because instead of being out of the inning only down a run, and because they weren't paying attention to the runner at first, it put 2 in scoring position. and Savannah Real smashed the single to right to get them both home. 4-1 our score here in the top of the fourth inning. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive into deep left field, going back on it and dropping foul. Wow. When it rains, it pours, but they get a break as Daisy Logan hustled in left field, got to the line, but was not able to make the catch, and it just dropped foul. Forshee down a strike, 2 down, top of the fourth. 4 hits in the inning for the Cougars. And the 0-1 pitch. Way inside, and it gets away. And it hit Forshee. I beg your pardon. Now here's Charlotte really to the plate.
Good, Charlotte, just like last time here.
Number 20 is Charlotte, really now at the plate.
And that'll bring Rusty Brumman out to the circle. 4 hits in the inning for the Cougars. They lead 4-1. They've scored the last 4 runs. While we have a moment, we want to tell you that we will be on tomorrow night for some Columbus East baseball as they try to halt a 4-game losing streak. And they will play the Greenwood Woodmen. Will be up at 5 with the pregame show and 5:30 for our first pitch. Charlotte really heads to the plate. 2 on, 2 out, top of the fourth. Victor Locke is with us from Chicago. This is getting very dangerous for the Olympians, he said. You're right about that. Bailey Fish, don't want to lose your confidence right now. Here's a pitch. Way inside. Ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Bailey Fish back into the circle. The 1-0 is high, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch on the way. A swing and a pop-up foul on a play to the right. And the count's 2-1.
Go, Charlotte, find a gap. Here we go.
2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down, 3 in for the Cougars. They lead 4-1. The pitch, swinging a foul behind the plate. Counts even 2-2. We're in the top of the fourth. 4-1 in favor of the Greenfield Central Cougars.
Go, Charlotte.
Here's the pitch. A swing and a pop-up foul on a play. And
Here we go.
count stays where it is at 1-2. Bailey Fish desperately trying to get out of this inning. She's thrown 24 pitches, including a 12-pitch battle against 1 batter. The pitch on the way. Swinging a pop-up toward right. Right fielder going after it. Can't get it. Some foul territory. Count stays where it is at 1-2.
Yeah, Charlotte, you can do it. Here we go. You can do it.
Charlotte really at the plate trying to extend this lead with 2 out here in the top of the fourth. Bailey Fish trying to get out of the jam and get our Olympians back to the plate. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That takes care of that, but a big inning For Greenfield Central, they get 3 on 5 hits, no errors, and they leave a pair. To the bottom of the 4th, the Olympians have a mountain to climb, trailing 4-1 on Snowman Sportsnet. While we have a moment, I want to send a special shout out to Cecily Henderson and her husband Brian. Those two have been so inspirational to me and for me. I mean, Cecily's taught me a lot. She's got me into a very special group, Bump Global, and I plan to do a lot of interviews in that group and get to know a lot of people. So, Cecily, thank you very much, my dear. Appreciate your friendship, and Brian, appreciate yours. To the bottom of the 4th we go.
Batting for the Olympians, number 8, Taylor Wessel.
As we start the bottom of the 4th inning, Taylor Wessel will start things off. It'll be Wessel, Darnell, and Hampton.
Go Cougars, stay fired up. You can do it, Addie.
Addie Hecox begins her 4th inning of work. Bailey Fish has gone through 4, has given up 4 runs. Hecox ready. The pitch. Swing and a miss on a changeup, and the count's 0-1. And that changeup has been nasty the last couple of innings. The 0-1. Tried it again, missed it. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike. While I'm sending shout outs, my longtime engineer Victor Locke is tuning in. And the pitch on the way. Another changeup, missed it, 2-1. Victor and I can't believe I'm going to say this. This is how old I am. Victor and I have been friends for 25 years. I met him at the end of 2000. We've been friends ever since. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 2-2. Hecox is leaning on that changeup against Taylor Wessel. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2, swing and a miss.
Wow, way to go. Way to go, 2-2.
1 up, 1 down in the 4th.
Batting for the O's, number 9.
And now bring Ariel Darnell to the plate.
Keep it up.
The pitch, swinging a high pop-up foul. And that's headed towards us, and a fan just got a hand on it. He just got a hand on it, and it curled out of his glove. Strike 1 pitch. Swing a ground ball headed to left field. Great stoppage short, but cannot make the throw. That's an infield hit for Ariel Darnell. Now you got Jade Hampton coming to the plate to try to continue a rally.
To the plate, number 11, Jade Hampton.
Jade Hampton steps in with 1 out and 1 on here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the count's 0-1. Outside corner, outside with a changeup. Victor Locke says we're going to go for 75 more. You better believe it. 0-1 the count. 1 out, 1 on, bottom of the 4th inning. In a 4-1 game, Greenfield Central with the lead. The pitch. Bunt out in front of the plate. That is foul. Just went foul.
Go Cougars. Way to
And
be
the count's
smart.
0-2. Last time an Olympian tried that, Savannah Real was up the third baseline before anybody knew it and made the play. 0-2, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. The pitch on the way. Tapped foul at the plate. We'll do it again. The pitch. Way outside with a changeup. Taking off for second is Darnell. She'll make it. That'll be a wild pitch.
Okay, that's okay. You're good.
Counts 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jade Hampton with the leadoff hitter Lola Watkins on deck.
You ready, defense?
1-2, 1 out, bottom of the fourth. The pitch on the way. Swing and a foul, third base side. That's a good swing by Hampton. Count stays where it is
2-2. Go Cougars.
at 1-2. One and two. The pitch on the way is swung on and driven to left field, but foul. Right size, wrong shape. Count stays where it is at 1-2. One and two, the count. The pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball to third. Up with it, Real. The toss to first. In time, just barely in time. And there's 2 down with a runner at third. And Lola Watkins to the plate. Here's Lola Watkins with Tace Jessup in the hole, or on deck, I beg your pardon. 2 out, runner at third, and the pitch on the way is swung on and grounded. Base hit in the right center field. That'll get Darnell home, and the Olympians creep closer. It's 4-2, and the tying run will head to the plate and Tace Jessup.
All right, you're okay here.
Now batting for the Olympians, number 3, Tice Jessup.
Tice Jessup to the plate, 4-2 game, bottom of the fourth. And the pitch. Strike called right down the middle, and the count's 0-1. The 1-strike pitch is a ball. Throw to second. Save! Tried to go back to that changeup. Didn't fall for it that time.
You can do it, Addie.
Tomorrow we're expecting a high here in Columbus in the low 80s with a lot of wind. The pitch is a ball inside. Wow. And the count's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 down. Bottom of the fourth inning in a 4-2 game. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a grounder foul behind the plate. Counts even, I beg your pardon, at 2-2. Columbus East softball here on the docket tonight. Glad to have you with us. The 2-2. A swing and a drive towards center field. Center fielder circling the wagons. Under it. Got it. Inning over. They get a run on 2 hits. No errors. They leave 1. To the 5th inning we go. 4-2 Cougars on Snowman Sportsnet. I got so excited in the midst of my broadcast that I forgot to do this. We owe y'all an ID. Let's pause for station identification. This is Columbus East Softball on Snowman Sportsnet.
This is WJKS, Indianapolis, Chicago, and the world. This is WSMM-DB, Indianapolis, Louisville, Cincinnati. This is WBWS-DB, Chicago.
To the top of the fifth, 4-2 Greenfield Central over your Columbus East Olympians. And here's the pitch. Fastball inside corner, strike, and the count's on 1. The inning starts with Allison Hornaday, and then Addie Heron, and then Aaron Daniels. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a foul out to the right. And the count's 0-2. Blake Hammock asks, do we do weekend morning shows? And I'll answer with 2 words. Not yet. 0-2 pitch. Change up outside. The count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. We're in the top of the 5th of a 4-2 game. Got some folks for the Holistic Professionals Network tuning in. Thank you. Thank you very much. The pitch on the way. Swinging a high pop-up on the infield. Bailey Fish says she has it. She does. Makes the call. Has the ball. 1 out in the 5th.
Go, Addie.
If you like what you see or what you hear, why don't you help the channel grow with a super chat donation to our Cash App, $ Tallman Dr. K50, or you can hit our GoFundMe to help to help my family's recovery efforts, as mine especially, from pancreatic cancer. Here's the pitch. Fastball, strike on the inside corner. The count's 0-1. 1 strike to count. And Cecily just messaged me. Her family's tuning in, saying, listen to you live, and you're amazing on the air. Well, thank you. I humbly say thank you. The 0-1, fastball strike, and the count's 0-2. Looks like Bailey Fish has gotten a recharge. Her team is within 2 here in the 5th inning. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch on the way. A swing and a drive towards center field, and got it. 2 down in the inning. Great play by Lola Watkins. And Mrs. Henderson, if you and your hubby can spread the word and get some more people to tune in, I would totally appreciate that. 2 down in the inning.
Number 13.
And here's Aaron Daniels.
For the Cougars.
Go, Aaron. Need base runner.
I don't think Bailey Fish has had a 1-2-3 inning yet. Would love one here. The pitch. Inside and low, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. 2 down here in the top of the 5th. 4-2, Greenfield Central with the lead. They got 3 in the 4th, and Columbus East responded with 1 in the 4th, and that's where we stand right now. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch on the way is inside. And a hitter.
Go, Aaron.
So Aaron Daniels will take her base. And with 2 down and a runner on, here's Abby Capon.
55 re-entering. Abby Capon.
Go, Abby, just like last time.
Abby Capon steps to the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball, line drive, base hit in the right. Last 2 times Capon's been up, she's gotten hits. And now they're back to the top of the order. And Kristen Weiniger.
And now that brings
2 on, 2 out.
for Kristen Weininger.
Top of the 4th inning, top of the 5th inning. Ay. I'm a little rusty, but I'll be back in good play-by-play shape coming August. I'm going to do some virtual calls to keep the chops going. Runner fakes going. Strike called right down the middle. The count's on 1. A 1-1 the count. 2 down, 2 on. Top of the 5th. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a drive into deep left field. Going back at the track, at the wall. She's gone. Kristen Weininger has left the yard, and the Greenfield Central Cougars have extended the lead to 7-2. Bailey Fish was so close to having a 1-2-3 inning. A hit batsman, a line drive base hit, and then a long home run to left field. And these 7 runs have come in the last 3 innings.
Josie, you can do it.
I bring Josie White to the plate.
Now that brings the plate number 8, Josie White.
7-2, Greenfield Central with the lead here in the top of the 5th. They have 8 hits. The Olympians have 4. That pitch is wide for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes the count. With 2 out, nobody aboard. Thanks to a 3-run homer by Kristen Weininger. The pitch on the way. Swinging a foul out of play as White tried the Ichiro swing. Counts even, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go, Hank, you can do it. You can do it.
You got this.
1-1 the count, 2 down. That's 1 miss. The count's 2-1. Two balls, a strike, 2 down. Top of the 5th, 7-2, Greenfield Central with the lead. The pitch, way outside, 3-1. Three balls, a strike, 2 down, 3 in. 7-2, Greenfield Central with the lead. And the 3-1 pitch is a strike, and the count's full 3-2. Man, oh man. How an inning can change in a hurry. Bailey Fish was firing darts to start the inning, and then a hit by pitch, a base hit, and then the big blow, a 3-run homer to left. Here's the pitch. Fouled out of play. Count stays full at 3-2. The littlest of things, and I've said it before, the littlest of things can get a rally started. But instead of a dreaded walk, it was a hit by pitch. And that's the 3rd batter she's hit this evening. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, inning over. But the damage is done. They get 3 on a pair of hits, and they don't leave anybody. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Now they really have a mountain to climb. Olympians trail 7-2 on Snowman Sportsnet. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Addie Hecox now has a 5-run lead. And Bailey Fish, her counterpart, will try to start a rally for the Olympians. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Greenfield Central. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for Columbus East. Here's the pitch. Whoa, missed that one. Ball 1. Yikes. 1 ball, no strikes to Bailey Fish. Trying to start a rally here in the 5th. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball foul, third base side. Counts even 1-1. Softball here tonight and baseball tomorrow, beginning at 5:30. Our pregame show will be up at 5. A ball, a strike, nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th. The pitch on the way. Change up miss, and the count's 2-1.
Okay, Addie, you can do it. Go Cougars.
This got really, really melancholy for a moment when I saw Darian's name on my text list. The pitch. Swinging a smash up the middle. Second baseman has it. Tossed to first. Got it. 1 out. Kristen Weiniger, who has just done all sorts of damage, makes the play. 1 out in the 5th.
And now that brings to the plate for the Olympians, number 1, Jackie Burrows.
Here's Jackie Burrows. Natasha Armstrong would be next. We're in the bottom of the 5th. 7-2 Greenfield Central with the lead. And the pitch on the way is grounded off the pitcher. Oh, man. Can they hustle and get to it? The answer is no. Infield hit for Burrows. Oh, man, I hope Hecox is all right because she took a shot right off the pitcher, right off her leg. Doggone it, I can't say the right words tonight. Umpire checking on her, and now the coach will come out.
Batting for Columbus East, number 25.
Here's Natasha Armstrong.
Ready, stop it, Addie. Ready?
7-2 Greenfield Central with the lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning.
Back here.
And the pitch. Swinging a fly ball foul to the right side. And the count's 0-1. One strike to count. The 0-1 inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch is swung on and found out a play to the right. And the count is 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the 5th. 7-2 Greenfield Central. And the pitch on the way. A changeup missed outside. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that's that. 2 down in the inning. Armstrong's retired.
And now that brings to the plate number 10, Kinsey Hampton.
Here's Kinsey Hampton. Here's the pitch. A swung on and driven to left center field. And oh, what a catch! Holy cow! Addie Heron, with no room for error, made a diving catch. Hang a star on that one. That takes care of that. No runs a hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the 6th inning we go. It's the Cougars 7 and the Olympians 2 on Snowman Sportsnet. Savannah Real will lead things off here in the top of the 6th inning, and the Olympians are running out of outs. They trail 7-2 as Bailey Fish delivers. Inside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Top of the 6th inning. The 1-0, a swing and a ground ball off the third baseman's glove. Toss across the first is not in time. And the leadoff runner is aboard. Kenzie Hampton had it go off her glove and couldn't recover in time. Nobody out and a runner aboard. Here's Leilani Forshee with Charlotte Reilly on deck. Nobody out, a runner aboard, top of the 6th inning, and the Olympians trail 7-2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a little looper and caught at short by Jackie Burrows. 1 down in the 6th. Good play.
Number 20, Charlotte Reilly.
Here is Charlotte Reilly to the plate. One out, one on. Top of the 6th inning. 7-2 Greenfield Central. And the pitch. Inside, missed it, ball 1. Oh, 1 the count. Charlotte Reilly at the plate. And the 1-0 is a strike right down the middle, and the count's even 1-1. Blake Hammock again. If I didn't say it during the show when I was on, I just thought I'd say I'm sorry for the loss of your friend and hope their family is okay. Yeah, man. Grief can strike you at any moment. And when we found out that Darian had passed away, it smacked all of us. The pitch. Inside, missed it. And the count's now 2-1. It hit all of us hard here on the crew because we were really getting to know him and see him blossom as an announcer and as a YouTuber. Man, he gave me some very timely advice that I'm going to put in motion. Next one is lined to left and down for a base hit. That'll go all the way to the corner. Rounding second and headed for third. She'll get the stop. Nope, she ran through the stop sign, and it's 8-2. Savannah Real ran through a stop sign and was able to get in standing up. Charlotte Reilly with a double. Drives in a run. It's 8-2.
Go, Allison. Trade places.
Number 6.
Here's Allison Hornaday. Hit number 10 now for Greenfield Central. And thank you, Blake, for the very kind words. Very much appreciated. We're going to do a fundraiser throughout the remainder of the summer, doggone it, if I can help it. Here's the pitch, and it's low, and it gets away, and the runner heads toward third and gets the stop sign there. It all fell apart in the 4th inning for Bailey Fish in a 1-1 tie when Greenfield Central got 3 in that inning. And then 3 more in the 5th. And they got 1 here in the 6th. Biggest blow of the game, a 3-run homer by Kristen Weiniger. That pitch missed. And the count's 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Next one high, 3-1. See how Coach Berman elects to, how long I should say, Coach Berman elects to go with Bailey Fish. 3 balls, no strikes. 1 down, runner at third. Fish back into the circle. The pitch on the way. Ball 4. Throw back to third. Ouch! Oh, man. Hang a star on that one. That's a caught stealing 2-5. And a great play as Kenzie Hampton was able to get it and tag the runner out. So a runner at first and now 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive toward right center field and caught by Watkins. What a play by Watkins. Inning over. They get a run on a pair of hits. No errors and 1 left. Olympians got to start something. They trail 8-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th on Snowman Sportsnet. Taylor Whistle will lead things off in the bottom of the 6th. 8-2 Greenfield Central. And there's only 6 outs left for the Olympians. So they got a mountain to climb, and they got to start doing it now. The pitch, and Wessel fouls it at the plate for strike 1. Wessel has struck out twice in 3 trips. Oh, 0-1 the count. And the pitch on the way. A swing and a ground ball headed to the left side. Off the third baseman. That'll be an infield hit.
Go Cougars.
So with a runner aboard, that brings Ariel Darnell. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike
Number
1.
9, Ariel Darnell, to plate for the Olympians.
1 strike to count. Nobody out. A runner aboard here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a changeup. That changeup has been biting. It has been nasty. One ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, I beg your pardon. And that's inside. Runner taken off for second and safe there with a stolen base is Taylor Wessel.
Hey, you can do it. You can do it, Addie.
8-2 our score. The pitch on the way, a swing and a foul. One ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Bottom of the 6th inning with a runner at second. 1-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball, foul, third base side. Solid contact, but just couldn't keep it fair. One ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swinging a grounder foul, third base side again. Addie Heacock's in her sixth inning of work. Swing and a miss. And fouled at the plate. Throw to first. Out there. There is Jade Hampton. Here's a swing and a pop up. Caught by the shortstop, Kristen Weiniger. And now quickly 2 down in the inning.
Go, Addie.
And now
That brings Lola Watkins to the plate.
Lola Watkins.
Lola Watkins heads to the plate to try to start some kind of rally for the Olympians. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ground ball, hit it to the right side. First baseman up with it. The second baseman covers. And out, inning over. 3-4 on that put out. As we go to the money frame, the top of the seventh, the Olympians trail 8-2 on Snowman Sportsnet. Jackie Burroughs is now your new pitcher as Bailey Fish goes 6, gives up 8 runs on 10 hits. And it all fell apart beginning in the 4th inning. As the Greenfield Central Cougars got 3 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. And that's where we stand right now, 8-2. Aaron Daniels will lead things off. The pitch, swinging a ground ball headed to second, tossed to first, 1 up, 1 down in the 7th. Thanks to everyone who has tuned in this evening. We really appreciate it. And we're going to be a little bit more in order tomorrow. And that'll bring Abby Capon to the plate, who was 2 for 4 on the night. And those 2 hits have been solid. And she was on base when Weiniger unloaded that 3-run home run. There's a pitch outside for ball 1 from Burroughs. Want to know the count. The pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball headed to the right side. First baseman up with his second baseman. Gets it to first in time. 2 down in the inning. That is 3-4-3 as it went off of the first baseman's glove. Natasha Armstrong picked it up, flipped it back to the first baseman. And here is the reason they have 8 runs. Kristen Weiniger with a 3-run home run her last time up. She takes a fastball inside for ball 1. Top of the 7th inning, the money frame. 8-2 in favor of the Cougars. The pitch, swinging a ground ball, headed to third. Third baseman with a fumble. The throw, got it. And for the first time tonight, they have a 1-2-3 inning. But boy, they got to scale a mountain as they trail 8-2. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the Olympians on Snowman Sportsnet. Addie Hecox will try to go the distance as the Olympians are down to their final 3 outs.
Number 3, Ties Jessup.
Ties Jessup will begin the bottom of the 7th inning.
$1
It'll be-
hamburger and hot dogs on sale at the concession stand.
It'll be Jessup, Fish, and Burrows here in the 7th inning, and that's a strike, and the count's on 1 to Addie Hecox. I will say it again, and I've said it all night. Those off-speed pitches have had some bite to it. Serious bite. 0-1. The pitch on the way. Missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good spot.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
You can do it,
Nobody
Adam.
on, nobody out. Last chance for the Olympians. The pitch. Swinging a grounder foul, third base side. And the count's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. What we're also going to do tonight is get our main website, snowman-media.com, in order too, with all of the stations we have going. The pitch. Swinging a tapper back to the pitcher. He cocks up with it. Underhand to first.
There you go.
1 down
Way to be there.
in the 7th.
Batting for the O's, number 5, Bailey
Here's
Fish.
Bailey Fish. Bailey Fish has had a tough afternoon, but she'll try to start a rally here in the 7th. There's a strike, and the count's 0-1. On 1 out, bottom of the 7th inning. And the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a smash foul into the Olympians' dugout. And the count's now 0-2. Oh and 2 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 7th. Last chance for the O's. The 0-2. Swinging a ground ball foul, third base side. Count stays where it is at 0-2.
Go, Addie, you can do it.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 down here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a pop-up foul on a play. Count stays where it is at 0-2.
Go 2-2.
Addie Hecox has gone the distance for Greenfield Central. The pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball headed to short. Shortstop up with it. Long throw to first is in time. 2 down in the inning. And the Olympians are down to their last out.
Go Cougars!
Batting for the Olympians, number 1, Jackie Burrows.
And that last out may come in the form of Jackie Burrows, who's headed to the plate right now. Here's the pitch to Burrows. Fastball outside, ball 1. She hasn't had to use the fastball much, Addie Hecox. The pitch on the way. High, 2-0. Let's see if Jackie Burrows can somehow keep this game going. 2 out, bottom of the 7th. 8-2, Greenfield Central with the lead. The pitch on the way is low, 3-0.
You're okay, Addie. You're okay. You can do it. You can do it. Let's go, Cougars.
3 balls, no strikes. 2 down, bottom of the 7th inning. The pitch on the way is a ball, and Burrows does keep the game going.
'25, Natasha Armstrong.
Here's Natasha Armstrong.
You can do it, Addie.
Armstrong against Hecox to try to keep the inning going. Foul to the plate, and the count's 0-1.
Just like that.
On 1 with a runner at first in the form of Jackie Burrows. 2 out in the inning, and the pitch on the way is fouled at the plate. Counts 0-2, and the Olympians are down to their final strike.
Go 2-2. You can do it.
Hecox is ready, and the pitch. Swinging a drive foul to the right,
Double out of play.
and the count stays where it is at 0-2. And there goes my crowd mic again. I fought with this thing all afternoon. The pitch on the way. Tapped at the front of the plate. That's a foul ball.
Go Cougars.
Note to self, bring a mic stand.
Go Cougars.
I'm getting warmed up, folks. 0-2, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. And the pitch on the way. Missed it. Wow. Counts 1-2. Everyone on the Greenfield Central side thought they had it. 1-2, 2 down, runner at first. The pitch on the way. Swinging a ground ball headed to third. Toss across the first. In time, game over.
Go Cougars.
The Greenfield Central Cougars pick up the win by a final of 8-2. Final totals on the board: 8 runs, 11 hits, no errors, 5 left on base for Greenfield Central, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 4 left on base for the Olympians. Olympians dropped to 4-2 on the year as the handshake line commences. Want to thank everyone for tuning us in tonight. Want to thank you for listening to tonight's game on Snowman Sportsnet. Tonight's game was produced by Cole Johnson, engineered by Victor Locke, and our broadcast associate is the lovely Jody Kay. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow when Olympians baseball takes to the air as the Columbus East Olympians. Doggone it! I knew I'd mess that up. The Columbus East Olympians will take on the Greenwood Woodmen. Our pregame show will start at 5:15, and the first pitch will be thrown at 5:30. For everyone at Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia, we thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and YouTube, and check us out online at snowman-media.com. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Not a good night for the Olympians. Final score one more time: Greenfield Central 8 and Columbus East 2. We'll see you tomorrow for some baseball. For everyone watching and everyone listening, thank you very much. We love you, and so long, everybody.